controversial debate surrounding voluntary euthanasia is something that has been very prevalent in society and in the media of late.
In February, Belgium announced laws that would allow terminally ill children to end their own lives. So we asked the people of UOW what they thought about that.
I don't know, it's a bit of a morally funny question.
I'm not the girl you should be asking. I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't know.
It's pretty hard to generalise something that can come from such varied situations.
It's something that I am supportive of. It's a really complex issue.
It's pretty hard to think like this is the be-all end-all answer for so many.
I think that people should have the ability to choose whether they want to live or not.
I don't know. I think it's quite selfish in a way.
Yeah.
To just end your life.
I don't think anyone else should have an input on it.
If a person has the ability to choose themselves, like what car they drive and who they marry, and also, especially nowadays, if they want to have an abortion or not, I guess euthanasia is also just another one of those issues that I guess it comes down to the individual choice.
In the media, things tend to be a little oversimplified and binarised as either good or bad.
You know what? If you're terminal, you're in pain, I reckon you should have the way out.
I don't know, I don't think I could ever imagine someone who's in a position where that's something that they feel like they need.
I think that no one should, want to just take their own life free willingly. I think that they should, be able to be put into facilities where that they can have good medicine.
I guess it has to be also taken in respect of their own personal battles.
I've read like some situations where conjoined twins had to be separated, but they didn't it would have been really detrimental. So they said that they wanted to end their lives, which is, I guess it's their choice if they were going to suffer.
But no one can make that decision for the person.
But I mean, other people are just trying to look out for them, so it's pretty hard to answer, I think.
I think that it's definitely not something that a child should have to make, not a decision that a child should have to make, and I don't think it's something that an adult can make a decision for a child.
Personally, no, because they don't have the mentality, I don't think, to comprehend.
Maybe it should be a certain age.
When someone's young, they don't necessarily have the full life experience to make that kind of decision for themselves.
I think it's horrible. I think that no child should just, voluntarily just take their own life like that.
When you're an adult, you really can process that sort of thing, and so I don't think that's right at all.
Without having been in that position, it's hard to say.
Definitely the parents should have a say in that.
But if you were the parent of a child who was terminally ill and that they were suffering and their quality of life was not very good, I can imagine that it would be something that you would perhaps be open to.
I feel like there is hope. There are medicines, there are people that could help and could potentially allow them to live the life they've always wanted to.
To be honest, I'm pretty glad that I'm not in a position that I have to make any decisions about whether or not it's legal. I can just sit back and let someone else deal with that.
You know what, if they're in pain, it's mercy.
Thinking about it, if I really think about it for myself, I feel like it's maybe you should be able to say this is unbearable for me.